When Minecraft 1.14 was released, an immediate question that was raised was how many revisions is this update going to go through? No matter what the answer is for any given update, updates are important. A lot of the time, they genuinely bring either features to the game or fix problems that have arose due to some random issue. Sometimes these issues are bugs or glitches. Sometimes they're balancing problems, the works. Either way, revisions are oftentimes important cornerstones of what makes a constantly updating game a good game. While Mojang has continued to push updates out for Minecraft 1.14 though, so much so that only a few weeks in and we're already at 1.14.3 with talks of 1.14.4 on the horizon, new features are coming out, and even though fixes are apparent, huge problems are still present, namely one with multiplayer, but we'll get into that in a little bit. In this video, we're going to talk about some changes that came to Minecraft in 1.14.3 and discuss the good and the horrible. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. In 1.14, changes were brought to Minecraft that changed repairing items forever. Or, that's what we thought anyways. When the update was released, Mojang created a brand new block simply known as the Grindstone. The Grindstone, alongside the Anvil, were all new sources for fixing your items in Minecraft. Had an enchantment that you wanted to get rid of and wanted to combine two broken items, you could now do that with the Grindstone. Wanted to keep the enchantment and wanted to combine another sword with it? Then use an anvil. Ultimately, Mojang removed the ability to combine items in the inventory, primarily to force players to utilize both of these items, and the change honestly made some amount of sense. Now, in Minecraft 1.14.3, Mojang has seemingly had a change of heart, and brought the ability to combine items within the inventory back to the game. Whether it be to an outburst of support in regards to combining items within the inventory, or just outright because Mojang felt the blocks unnecessary, nobody is truly aware here. Regardless though, this one's a change that I'm personally happy to see come back. Another major change that has come to the game is in the form of enchantments. When 1.14 was rolled out, players quickly noticed a change to the game that felt overpowered to say the least. Protection, projectile protection, fire protection, and blast protection could all be stacked up on top of one another, making for some seriously godlike armor. To put it simply, there was almost no way to get through it. Now, in 1.14, they've removed this ability and restored the functionality that we saw in 1.13 and prior. While it was certainly going to be fun while it lasted, this change definitely makes sense. New block rolls have also been added into the game with this update, and it's a fairly simple change. Before now, you could never place an item like torches on glass panes or iron bars, and now you can. Pressure plates, torches, and lanterns can now properly interact with these blocks. Pressure plates and torches can sit on top, while lanterns can hang from below. While it's simple, it definitely offers a lot of interesting design choices for people who are so inclined. Players, rejoice! You've got some more options. Another smaller change, but certainly a welcomed one, comes in the form of the "How did we get here" advancement. Now, instead of needing 27 different effects to claim the advancement, you only need 26, removing saturation from the list. The 26 effects that you do need, however, can be found on screen. Getting the advancement is an entire process and is one of Minecraft's biggest challenges, but it's a worthwhile one to attempt. If you can pull this off on survival mode, you might as well consider yourself a god, or you're probably just named Ray Works. Raids have also been changed in 1.14.3, and this one has a lot. Now, players are able to disable raids entirely by utilizing the command game rule disable raids true. For people who aren't a fan of raids, you're welcome. Now, if only we could get this change for the combat update. But if you only hated them because of their difficulty, Mojang did you another solid as well. Vindicators have officially been removed from patrols, so now, if you choose to combat the oncoming patrollers, you may actually stand a chance. They've also doubled the minimum spawn time for patrols from, quote, 5+ up to 1 minute to 10+ up to 1 minute. Patrols also no longer spawn if the block light level will disallow monster spawning. Don't want patrols? Light up your surroundings. Another change has also enabled them to be able to spawn in any biome within the game, all except for mushroom biomes. I guess they're just not very fun, guys. A few changes were also made to villagers as well. Panicking villagers now have a larger chance of spawning in iron golems during a raid, assuming that they can occasionally work and sleep as well. Something that was apparently glitched out was the game improperly storing information on when villagers last slept and last worked, but this issue has presumably been resolved and is now storing the information correctly. Farmer villagers can also be seen spending more time farming their village when they're on their work schedule, and will now give away more food to other villagers even if they don't need it, making the farmers much more valuable to their community. All in all, there's a lot of good changes here. And last on their list, improved performance and fixed bugs. While, yes, single-player 1.14.3 feels fairly nice to run around in, and yes, they fixed an absolutely massive list of bugs, there's still a ton of problems with the game in its current state that honestly really need to be fixed, like soon. And if they can't figure it out soon, begs a lot of questions about the future of Minecraft Java Edition. Like I said, Mojang fixed a lot of bugs in 1.14.3, and I mean a lot, from blazes being able to see through blocks, to illager patrols spawning on blocks they shouldn't spawn on, to zombie pigmen being able to spread their anger forever if they continuously respawn, which has been a major problem on multiplayer servers and more. There's still a major amount of issues that need fixed right now, and honestly, Mojang really needs to step it up here. Minecraft multiplayer is an extremely weird place, and the problem lies in more than just Mojang's hands. While, yeah, honestly, there are some issues that are heavily Mojang's fault, it's more than just their issue to deal with. To put it simply, standard Minecraft Java Edition multiplayer is in danger, and there's not a ton of obvious answers on how the problem should be addressed. Mojang has done a lot with 1.14, they really have. Every single revision has gotten seemingly better results, although on certain hardware, 1.14.3 can be fairly scattered, and that brings me to my next point. While Minecraft Java Edition being written in Java isn't on its own problematic, over the many years of adding features on top of one another, Minecraft has essentially become a jumbled mess of spaghetti code. It's all tangled up, it's not efficient, it's not clean, and that's nobody's fault. Nobody knew that Minecraft was going to be this big and go on for so long. However, that's not to say that these problems shouldn't be fixed and addressed. Over the past few days, Michaelmcchill has ran a lot of extensive tests, and what he surmised, well, is sadly pretty scattered. From what he's been noticing, players using shared servers from major server hosting providers in its current state will probably have some issues. This is only because their servers are not being run on dedicated boxes, but rather because they share their boxes and CPU usage with other users. Loading 17 people onto one of his test servers, Michael crashed it quickly. Running tests on dedicated server boxes with fairly decent specs, however, proved to run much smoother. To put it simply, if you're a private systems admin, you're probably fine. The issue isn't just from big server hosting companies, however, it's just their inability to keep up with Mojang. Minecraft needs to be better optimized, server architecture needs to be up to handle threads, etc. Everybody needs to up their game here. Mojang needs to make strides in developments on the server optimization side, and the consumer server hosts either need to upgrade or potentially stop sharing boxes between servers unless a fix for this can be found. It's not that this is the end of Minecraft servers, it's just kind of the dark ages. My suggestion to Mojang, hold off on 1.15's features for a minute and release a full optimization update first. We can wait, trust me. But what do you think? Have you been experiencing the sort of problems that I'm describing in this video? Do you even play a lot of Minecraft Java Edition multiplayer? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. But other than that, that just about does it for me for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself and Michaelmcchill, who co-wrote and edited this video, the channel and the video quite a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. my name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.